Here we go, it's Joel Trabalino here, and welcome back to yet another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 video. Today, we're doing a landing challenge, which is something I was meant to do a long time ago every single week. However, let's just say my computer wasn't quite up to standards back then for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. However, now I've actually upgraded my computer, as you will most likely be aware if you watch my live streams. So I am now going to be doing more landing challenges and more Microsoft Flight Simulator videos on my channel. So I'm actually doing the Bugalaga landing challenge today, which is really interesting. You could see on my screenshot how really funky the airport is, and we're going to come here and go through some skinny valleys through the mountains before looping back towards the runway. As you can see, the runway is very short, very bumpy, and I wouldn't really call it an airport, to be honest, just a dirt strip that planes are apparently allowed to land on. We're in the Cessna Caravan today, which should be a very easy plane to attempt this in. The approach is pretty hard to do, but also quite easy to understand. We fly straight down here before making a left turn to loop back with the runway. Down there is actually the airport we're landing at, so you can see how this approach is going to go. We'll start that left turn now. And it's going to look like we're about to crash into the mountains, but don't worry, I'm sure, well, I'm 95%, well, I'm 60% sure we're going to survive, don't worry. I'm going to continue this turn. And then we're kind of going to fly towards the tip of this mountain right in front of us. And then we're going to make a left turn to line up with the runway and hopefully line up pretty good. We should start a slow and steady left turn now, and it should bring us in nicely with the runway. We'll drop our speed back a little bit. And a bit of power. There's our runway. There is Bugalaga. You can see what I meant about a slightly interesting runway. It's pretty obvious how it's quite interesting. Pretty obvious why it's a challenge. If you just look at the shape of the runway and the position of it too, for that matter. I think we have some kind of reversals, or do they call it beta or something? Someone have to let me know what you get in these prop planes. Oh lord. Let's try to get it down the mark. That will give us a higher score. We don't want to bounce it at the same time. And let's do the reverses. Up the slope. Okay, we stopped. That's not bad. 800,000. Landing smoothness was 321 FPM. Landing position was 76 feet. Ground 128. Alright, that's pretty good, you know. Our top best is 106 million, though. And I want to get somewhere near to that. Let's try that one again. Whoop, that was me. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. I'm using a honeycomb yolk for this, so that's why I can get such good positions. Not sponsored, but I definitely recommend it. Make that left turn down here. This seemed a little bit steeper than last time, but yet again, perfectly okay. Nothing to worry about. We'll fly towards that tip. Whoa. This plane feels a bit twitchy. Once again, start the steady left turn. Bit of power, maintain about 85 knots, and then we'll drop it just before landing. And if we're lucky, we'll see the runway very shortly. There's the strip. A little bit far on return there. But, oh well. Hopefully that doesn't decrease our score too much. And we'll just bring it in for a nice smooth touchdown, hopefully. Well, we'll force the plane to the ground whilst also not absolutely smashing it. We are losing a bit too much speed here. It's hard to maintain speed whilst also trying to get this approach bang on. Oh lord. I sense a smash. Okay, let's get her down the mark, please. I was right on the march, but maybe a little bit too smashy, but we'll see. It seems better than last time. We definitely stopped a lot quicker. Oh, yeah, 916,000. You see, we're getting closer. That was actually a firmer landing. But it was better than the first time because we didn't float it. So I reckon we'll try do that again. Maybe if we're lucky, get a bit smoother landing. Okay, I did that a little bit too steady, perhaps, because now we're not really turning the right way I would like to. Keep that going towards that tip. Not too bad. This graphics card, the 3080, I definitely recommend it, by the way. 40 FPS here, almost 50 on the turns. And this is ultra settings. Everything's in ultra, so it's very insane. And we'll do another left turn now. Bit more violent because we do need to get ourselves back. And if we're lucky any minute now, we should be perfectly with the runway. There's Bugalaga. Very nice turn there. Bit of power. Straighten it up. Drop the speed. Drop the speed would be nice. Yeah, that's good. Bit more throttle now so we didn't stall it. Should be good around there. And now let's just focus on getting this plane down to the ground nicely. It's getting a little bit wobbly on us, but it's all okay. Over the trees. Cut the power. Very nice. Reverses, or whatever you call them in this plane. Good, 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 good. Once again, before the bump. How? That felt way better than that felt like our best yet. Right, let's try again. Let's try again. I want to get a million, you know. I'm determined I'll get a million. If we don't get it this time, I'll just have to accept defeat. Accept defeat. Whoa there, whoa there, whoa there. So our left turn. Right towards the tip. That turn was a little bit too violent, but it's okay. Okay, this wind definitely feels a little bit more strong this time. It probably isn't, probably just me flying a bit different. We'll start another left turn. Keep turning to see the runway shortly. And there we have it. Very nice turn. Right. We need to get a bit lower and a bit slower so that we can switch down a little bit smoother. But it's really hard because otherwise we're going to float it too much and we don't really want that, you know? Over the trees, very close to them, but we were last time. Cut the power. That's going to be a smack. No, we're floating. Okay, that was so smooth. We stopped. Yes! Yes! And he goes and does it. Even better than the other one. Guys, you know, come on. Like, that was, that was smooth as. Well above Jet Set John. Jet Set John, come on. Do another attempt. And leave a comment on how you do it. Make a video. I want to see that. The only person above us in my friend list is Captain Canada. So you know what? I'll take that any day of the week. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you did enjoy, let me know in the comments where you want me to see go in the landing challenge out of the menu. We've done St. Bart's and Bugalaga so far. We also have like Lukla, Sabre, all of that. So do consider it. Please do check out the blog, leave a comment, you know, smash that like button if you're feeling extra generous. Never required, but very much appreciated. There's a donation link in the description. But once again, your subscriptions and likes and comments mean just as much. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Check out the blog, and have a very nice day. Goodbye.